Hey, Kim.
Yeah?
How you doing?
Why do you sound like Joey from Friends?
You've got one right. You've already got 1 point.
Huh?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Nonsensicality. Today, we have a very fun little game played where I am the moderator and Kim is the contestant.
Which actually really means that you know all the answers, and I'm sort of terrified sitting in my chair.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's.
You say that, but you have this glint of a tiny little bit of mischievous evil in your eye.
Of course I do.
As you stroke your chin like a villain from a cartoon.
Maniacal laugh. What's that from?
I don't know.
So that's not a sitcom, so we're okay. We're doing TV shows and sitcom. That's Chris Cooper's character in the Muppet movie, the newer one, and he can't laugh. He has no sense of humor, so he just says maniacal laugh. Anyway,
Got it.
Not what we're here to do today. We're going to take the sitcom catchphrase quiz. That's right. And you can play along at home. You can keep track of how many you know. If you got the first one, it was, what was it again?
Joey from Friends.
Joey from Friends. His catchphrase was, how you doing?
Yeah, said almost just like that.
Which I pretty much say all the time to Kim. You know, I'm trying to be cute. So you got a point. So
I wrote it down, actually.
And I don't know if you heard that ding, ding, ding sound effect. That means you got a point. Is that what that was? Yeah. And then this sound is the sad trombone.
I don't love that one.
No. You always want to get this one.
That one's better.
And not this one. Okay? And so you're going to hear whether or not you got it right or wrong. Isn't that great?
For you?
I have a feeling you're going to hear more of the ding, ding, ding as opposed to the wah, wah.
Can I phone a friend?
No. Now you have to get it here on the spot, and there will be a timer to a degree. I'm not going to, it's going to be my judgment, like, hey.
Great.
It's called the dead air timer. You know, it's very.
Too much dead air.
Yeah.
I got the
it's
answer.
a radio thing. Yeah. So.
Okay.
This is the first one I think you're going to get. In fact, this particular phrase spawned the idea for this show. So I'm just going to tell it to you. And I'm going to sometimes use the voice, and then there's sometimes I'm not going to use the voice. So it's sometimes, I'm not a great impersonator, but
nuts.
Why are they nuts?
I'm nervous.
Okay. Are you ready?
No.
What you talking about, Willis? Oh, and by the way, you have to get character and show to get it right. Oh, okay. I just made it. Well, or you could do actor and show, I guess.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
Oh,
what you talking about, Willis?
Well, this was a very young Gary Coleman talking to his brother Willis, but I don't know what his character's name was.
Okay.
But it was from, they were adopted by a rich family, Different Strokes.
Different Strokes. All right. Did you hear that? You got it right. His name was Arnold in the show, but Gary Coleman, I'm allowing that. This one, if you don't get it, we're just going to end the podcast right now. Okay? Yabba Dabba Doo.
Oh, that's Fred Flintstone from Flintstones.
From the Flintstones. Yeah, very good. There it is. Yes. You already at 3 points.
I know.
It's not like it's going to get any harder.
Of course it is.
Okay. Are you ready?
No.
All right. Next one is I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
There's actually an entire episode devoted to that phrase.
I didn't do it.
Don't peek in my notes.
I don't know.
All right, I'll try again. I'll add to it because sometimes the phrase was I didn't do it, but then there was a little more that was longer. It was I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
Oh, that's not even helpful.
Not even helpful? I'm sorry. You're wrong. Okay, I'll give you another chance to get a point, though, because the same person from the same show said, eat my shorts.
That's Bart Simpson.
From?
The Simpsons.
Very good, yes.
He said I didn't do it.
He said, yeah, like anytime he would break something, like, I didn't do it. And then sometimes he'd say, I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything. But it was, there was an entire show dedicated to that. He became a guest on Krusty the Clown show because he would always break something and he'd say, I didn't do it. And then he did like this rap song and stuff like that. That sounded like, can't touch this, but it was, I didn't do it instead.
Didn't know that.
But you got one for Eat My Shorts. So I'll give you that one. Okay. This one you should get. Nanu.
It's, I hated this show. I think it was Mork and Mindy.
Yes.
I think it's Mork.
Yes, very good. Mork from Mork and Mindy. Very good. So this isn't going to be hard.
I didn't like that show, though.
Okay. How about this one? Did I do that? Very similar. I didn't do it, but it was, did I do that?
Oh, that's Urkel.
Yeah, Steve Urkel from... Gotta get the show, too. You don't get it.
Is it Family something?
It's Family something?
Family...
There was a couple of Family
Matters.
Family Matters. There you go. Awesome. Ready?
No.
You're going to hate this one. You're going to get it right, but you hate it. I Kill Me.
Oh, I don't know.
I Kill Me.
Oh, I didn't like this show either. That's Alf.
From
Alf.
Very good. I Kill Me.
Yeah, you should say it like that.
Well, I didn't want to because I knew you'd get it that way. All right. You feeling good?
Sort of.
You should feel good.
I don't feel any more confident.
Really?
I don't.
Those of you who are playing at home or in your car or whatever, how you doing? Are you doing good? Do you feel smart? If you're our age, if they're in their 40s, maybe 30s, they're probably feeling pretty good. Or if they watch a lot of classic television, but if they're a younger generation, they're probably like, what on earth are they talking about? See, because that's the thing. And I don't know about today's. I would imagine a lot of the Disney and Nickelodeon shows still have that kind of a trope where a character says a catchphrase. But in the 80s, like everything, prime time, if it was on prime time, they had it.
Yeah.
You know, and like there's going to be some sort of phrase that someone says throughout that. And yeah, like Urkel's, did I do that? And all that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and then the canned laughter. I never enjoyed the canned laughter.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Sure.
I Pity the Fool.
I Pity the Fool.
See, I'm not using the voice because I think it gives it away too easily.
That is from the A-Team.
Yes.
It's Mr. T.
Very good. Do you remember his character's name?
Nope.
B.A. Baracus.
I don't.
Pity the Fool.
My parents watched it, so I heard it.
Loved A-Team.
Watch the A-Team.
It was so funny because they always had to always had to knock out B.A. to get him on an airplane.
I know there was a van.
Refused to be in an airplane. And they had the cool van, yeah. And they did a movie. I never watched it. I never watched the movie. So, all right, now we're gonna get into some harder ones.
Oh, goody.
Have Mercy.
Have Mercy?
Have Mercy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Can I get a hint?
Nope. I'm not even going to do the voice.
Can I phone a friend?
Nope. Come on. You got to at least get one wrong. I guess you have gotten one wrong. I didn't do it wrong, but got to make it challenging.
Have Mercy.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You won't get the point if I do the voice, but you can at least still try to guess if I do the voice.
All right. Do the voice.
Have mercy. No, I can't really do the voice very good, but that's how he'd say it. Have mercy.
I don't know.
That would be Uncle Jesse on Full House.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember Uncle Jesse, the really cool hair?
Yeah, I just didn't remember.
What was his real name?
John Stamos.
John Stamos, yeah, his character.
He said have mercy.
He would always say have mercy, especially like if his wife would kiss him or whatever. He'd be like, have mercy.
No clue.
Don't remember that one?
Nope.
All right. How about Cut It Out?
That is Uncle Joey from Full House because he had the cool.
He did the cut it out. You're kind of wrong and right. You're not wrong, but actually, Dave Coulier, the character who did the voice or did Uncle Joey, he actually had a TV show before Full House called Out of Control on Nickelodeon, where he actually first coined the phrase.
Oh.
But you still get the point. So ding ding, you get the point.
I'm getting the point.
You're getting the point. You didn't get it for Have Mercy.
No, I had no clue.
Mercy. I remember that. He said it all the time.
Nope.
This one you're going to get. I promise.
Okay.
Da Plain Boss.
Yeah, that was from Fantasy Island from the cute guy.
The cute guy? You don't remember his name?
No, he was the cute guy that helped the boss guy obviously know when planes.
It wasn't Ricardo Montalban. He was the boss. You don't remember his character's name?
Nope, he was.
Oh, think of needles drawing on your arm. His name was Tattoo. I'm sorry, you don't get the points. Tattoo was his name.
I had no idea.
Tatoo. Yep. So I'm sorry you don't get the point for that. You were close. Cute little guy doesn't help though. It was, yeah. But do you remember that show?
Nope.
It was ridiculous. It was like essentially you flew onto this island to have these weird fantasies come true, and like it
Sounds
was weird.
80s.
I never watched it. I only watched the beginning when the plane was coming in. You'd watch the plane, boss, and they'd land. And then I think I got very disinterested in it very soon.
Yeah, it sounds like
kind of along the lines of Love Boat and those. It was just weird. It was like very destination, very fantastical and unreal. for sure. Okay, this one is one from our childhood. Then it was rebirth during our son's childhood.
Yikes.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
You kind of said it right.
Is that? It's on a movie.
Well, it is on a movie, but this is the TV show.
It's the electric company.
It is. And you don't have to guess a character because
they all say
it. Anytime they needed help, it's, hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bonus point. What movie is it from?
Goonies.
And who says it?
The guy from the basement.
Sloth. Okay, good job. Way to go.
He was in a basement, right?
He was locked in the basement, yeah.
Yeah, is the guy, so...
Sloth was his name.
Can I get a bonus point?
I don't care. What are you at? You're at 10 points.
I'm at 10.
Fine, you have 11 points
now.
You get your bonus points.
Yes!
Right. I love this one. And this is not a sitcom, but it's almost kitschy enough to where it has sitcom status, and it definitely has a fandom. And the phrase is, make it so.
Huh?
Make it so.
Make it so?
Oh, all my nerd friends are out there yelling at you right now.
I wish they'd yell a little louder.
I'm sorry. Make it so.
Make it so.
Am
I a fan?
You are a fan of a character on the show, but not the show itself.
How can I just be a fan of a character?
When I tell you, you'll know.
Make it so?
Do you give up?
Yes.
Jean-Luc Picard on Star Trek Next Generation. And you were a fan of Will Wheaton.
Because he was in Stand By Me, and I love Stand By Me.
Okay, well, he was more known even for, he's definitely got the nerd status, and people care less about Stand By Me in regards to him. It's a great movie, but yeah.
No, I had no clue.
I'm sorry. You know that sad trombone hasn't played much, so.
It needs to.
All right. We want to pump you up.
Oh, this is a sketch. This is Hans and Franz from Saturday Night Live.
Very good.
Hans and Franz.
Very good. Hans and Franz, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Feeling good about yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
Why, are you going to dash all my hopes
Well,
and
here's
dreams?
the thing. Sometimes and I didn't do the voices, and because I wanted to lead to this, sometimes it's maybe just a word or a phrase, but it's how it's said that definitely dictates.
I know it's coming.
The character.
I know it's coming.
Answer. What? What do you think is coming?
Whoa.
That is one of them. Who is it?
That's Blossom.
No. It's the show.
It's Joey.
Joey from Blossom. Very good. Give yourself a point because.
Yeah.
All right. And along with dough, it rhymes, or with woe, it rhymes with woe. It's dough.
That's Homer Simpson from The Simpsons.
Okay. How about this one? A. Yeah.
Hey, that's Rocky Balboa from Rocky.
No. A.
B.
Come on, you don't know A. I even go holding the thumbs up. A.
Did I watch this show?
You know the show. You're not unaware of it. I'm gonna jump a shark on some jet ski on some skis.
Okay, now you gave it away that it's Fonzie.
Yeah, you don't get the point for that one.
Happy Days.
Arthur Fonzarelli from Happy Days. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you? Okay, bonus point. I'll give you a bonus point if you can come up with one other catchphrase that they said a lot. There's a couple ones from that show.
They were always ordering something from Al's Diner, so
no,
maybe
that
it was like,
count.
"Hey Al, here's my order."
I'm talking about an actual catchphrase.
I'd like some fries, please.
How about sit on it? Remember that?
Nope.
That was like even like I think in the opening credits it was written on a wall or something. Sit on it or bucko. What was a bucko? Why would we have a bucko?
I think Happy Days was a teeny tiny bit before my time.
It was, but it was like, you got the Mork, and that was a spinoff. We've talked about this before, I think.
Yeah, I know,
but come on. I think I even had the lunchbox with the Fonz on it with the A. Yeah.
I apparently did not.
Pretty awesome. Okay, we're getting close. The next one, are you ready?
Yeah.
This one has two possible answers, just so you know. Michael.
Oh, that is Kit from Knight Rider.
Very good. That is not the one I thought you would say, though. But yes, that is Kit from Knight Rider.
I used to pretend my bike was Kit.
And he would just always say, William Daniels. He had that voice. He was also the teacher on Boy Meets World. Michael. Very proper sounding.
The car.
Yes.
I could care less about the rest of the cast.
Didn't care about the Hasselhoff, huh?
No. In fact, you could have taken him off the show and it would have been fine. I loved the car and the steering wheel. Come on.
Yeah.
Kit from Knight Rider was my favorite.
Okay. Fun fact, that steering wheel, because it's kind of like the half U shape, not an easy car to drive. I got the privilege of not driving, but steering the original or replica of the original Batmobile that had that same steering wheel. It's just like it didn't have a top, and we were backing it up. And you know how hard it is to back up when you're trying to look behind your head and grab a wheel that isn't there?
You don't have to. Kit drives himself.
This is true. Kit could drive himself. The Batmobile did not.
Fine.
But needless to say, I got to drive the Batmobile.
Well, that makes you
and
awesome.
That was pretty awesome. It was kind of cool.
The other answer I think you were looking for was Dwight Schrute from The Office.
You got it. There you go. There's another point. You can get bonus points for that one.
I'm getting a bonus point for that.
Michael!
But yes, Kit from Knight Rider, hands down, class act. They rebooted Knight Rider. Actually, I have no idea.
Did we not talk about this on a previous episode?
We probably did, but now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we don't want to revisit that.
No, that's old news.
Old news. This is a new episode. All right.
This is new news.
This is the last one. This is the last one. And again, remember, these are, if you'd say it in the voice, you'd get it, but I'm not going to say it in the voice.
Okay.
I'm just going to say the phrase. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. It's Fat Albert. It's Fat Albert.
Fat Albert show, yes.
Come on, I'm getting a point for that.
All right, so what is your grand total?
17.
You got 17. I mean, that's almost all of them with the bonuses. I think you probably have 100%.
I mean, you threw in some.
We threw in some bonuses, the extra credit.
Yes.
And that's always good.
You should do your extra credit, kids.
Did I miss any catchphrases that you remember from shows? And apparently, I would say clearly, I watched a lot more TV than you growing up. You read books. You were smart. You actually grew your brain, and I shrunk it by watching TV.
I'm a reader.
I was a watcher. I did homework while watching these sitcoms.
Nope.
Yeah, I was not good about it. But is there any phrases you can think of? Oh, he didn't. I thought he was going to say this one.
No, Joey from Blossom is the only one that's like,
whoa. I know, right?
That one I thought of immediately when you told me what this is about. No, I can't think of any cool catchphrases.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was like this trip down memory lane. And we could do that and we kind of did it with cartoons way back in our cartoon episode, because we did some of the phrases from that, like by the power of Grayskull.
Yes, that's He-Man.
Yeah, and things like that. And of course, Yabba Dabba Doo, you got.
Yeah.
That's great. So excellent job.
Jinkies. That's one. Jinkies.
And I think we did that in our cartoon one.
Yeah. That's Velma.
Yeah. Felt like we did this before, but that was cartoons. This is sitcom.
Yeah.
And a few cartoons, but they fell into the primetime entertainment.
Would you have gotten if I would have just said Pivot?
Pivot, yeah. Pivot, yeah. Unagi. I mean, there's a ton that I could have gotten from Friends.
Unagi.
I could have done a show, an entire episode with just the phrases, and you could have to guess, and then I could be like, could we have any more shows?
It's the one where they talk catchphrases.
The one where they talk catchphrases, yeah. But...
Well done. That was actually fun. I was scared, but
I wonder how they did. Those who are listening, wonder how well they did. I'm guessing our older audiences, the ones who are our age, probably got a lot more of those than some who are younger listening. And we have some people that are in their teens or even tweens listening, and they might not have got as many of those. Because I don't know, like the stuff from today, like I don't even know what shows kids are watching today. These days, I just stream the old stuff.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
Way to go. Awesome. 17. You got a great score. One more before we go. It's the closing remark from a TV show older than both you and me.
Okay, let's go.
But let's see if you get it. And it's kind of our way of saying goodbye. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Oh, that was the good night. And then she would say, good night, Gracie. That's George Burns. George Burns?
George Burns was the guy.
And Gracie Allen?
And the show was called?
George Burns and Gracie?
No, it was just the last names. Burns and Allen. And fun fact, she did not say goodnight, Gracie. That was actually later on. There was a show called Laugh-In where they would say goodnight, Dick, and a guy named Dick would say goodnight, Dick. And so actually, that is not, she would just say goodnight, but it was his way of cutting her off because she would start to get a little ditzy and he'd be like, say goodnight, Gracie. Goodnight. And then they would leave. And then it's one of those Mandela effects, which I think we should do a show on Mandela effect. That's like a lot of fun.
We should.
But she didn't say goodnight, Gracie. She just said goodnight. But because of other pop culture references, it kind of then later on assumed she said say goodnight, Gracie, which I didn't know that either. I just read about it. But I remember watching that show as a kid, like old reruns of that. So, well, right now we'll just say goodbye, Kim.
Goodbye.